Hello, welcome back to the Charles in Charge Cowboys Sports Report. It is Wednesday the 14th of August, about 8:08 p.m. Central Time, my time. Headed back from a job. Just when I was waiting for the homeowner to come back, I gave him my cheddar. I was decided to watch one of Mark Holmes' Daily Dozen videos, and headline was Cowboys miss out on Mat Judon, but get good news. The good news is that Diggs in a scrimmage got an interception against Garoppolo, which is good news. We expect that from Diggs. I expect week one he'll be close to 100%, if not 100%. Not all ballers are created equally, and we've seen that in the past. Now, as far as missing out on Mat Judon, we didn't miss out on him at all. We had no interest on bringing a player of that caliber in. A lot of money. He wanted to come here. He has a home in Dallas. Well, I mean, I live in Houston, but if he wanted to come to Dallas, he has a home in Dallas. Pretty great fit. Theoretically speaking. Reddick, he wants a trade from the team he was just traded to because they're not giving him the bag that he wants. And he said he wants to play for the Cowboys. A lot of people see this defense starting to shape up, and they're like, I want to get in on some of that. Maybe make a super defense, make a Super Bowl run, And then on some comments on that Mr. Holmes video, some people are saying, yeah, if we were to get a Mat Judon or someone like that to play opposite Parsons, that would make our defense great. We still have Tank Lawrence as a good defensive end, but he's not a sack master anymore, hasn't been for a while. He'll get you 5-6 a year, but he is good at stopping the run, which we need right now. So you think of the no-fly zone, right? When they got DeMarcus Ware from us, team up with what's the other pet? Von Miller. In that 2015 season, they were monsters coming off the edge. You couldn't block both of them. And you had good secondary like we do. You had good corners, good safeties, right? So it seems to think if we were to go, and they say it would be an all-in type move, if we go get a Mat Judon or a Reddick or something like that. It's not. We could get Mat Judon, Reddick, and another just good pass rusher. That would not negate the fact that we need to fix run defense. It hasn't proven to be fixed yet. The no-fly zone, which people are thinking about when they want to bring in another top pass rusher to bookend with Michael Parsons, is that besides having Ware and Von Miller coming off the edge and having, Akeem Talib, Chris Harris Jr., all them boys playing corner, the two safeties they had. They also had defensive tackles led by Malik Jackson, who could stop the run. Malik Jackson, big boy, more of a one-tech than three-tech, could engage with the center and the guard at the same time, which would leave the linebackers able to roam sideline and sideline or hit the hole. We don't have that yet. So we can get all the passers we want in the world and be vicious off the edge. All the team has to do is, if our run defense isn't what it needs to be, is you negate the pass rush by running the ball in the middle. Green Bay showed us that. Buffalo showed us that. Arizona showed us that last season. So we're going to get to the passer, guys. This season, even with Sam Williams out, we didn't know what Sam Williams was going to be this year. He was, high hopes, but we didn't know. But we will get to the quarterback plenty this season. That will not be an issue. Our corners will play very good this season, not an issue. Our safeties, which is the deepest safety room we've had since Jimmy Johnson, It's the interior defensive line is what's going to be the tail of the tape for this defense. Defense can be very good like last season. Last season we were top 5 in points allowed per game and yards allowed per game. It's pretty damn good, right? We were averaging 18.5 points a game allowed on defense last year. 18.5, which in today's passing league is pretty good. But then, even if we overlooked Green Bay, if you're a very good team, championship caliber team, and you overlook a team in the postseason and they get up on you early, good championship teams have the pedigree to regroup and come back, tie it up late, get the win. You know what I mean? Not have it continue to snowball like it did. I mean, I believe at one point it was over a 30-point lead, 13-point lead during that game. So, I mean, whenever Cowboys Nation, whoever watches this, by the way, please subscribe. 78 from 500. When they hit 500, we'll have Emmitt Smith rookie card raffle giveaway. Emmitt Smith rookie card raffle giveaway when they hit 500. 78 more subs to go. Hit that sub button. But Cowboys Nation, be more intelligent than to click on a video that has a thumbnail of something that you know is not going to happen or not true. And Tom Downey's the king of it. He's just doing what his bosses tell him to. Understand it's not his content, it's chat sports content, but half of Tom Downey's videos is, Cowboys could, or is linked to this guy, linked to that guy. Could Cowboys trade for this guy? It's all a bunch of wasted breath. Unless you have something to say of substance or something factual, I can see us picking up a Linfield Joseph or an extra veteran defensive tackle during camp. That's plausible for us. The trade that we just did, getting a Sean Wright out of here for that corner from Minnesota, believable. Because Sean Wright's been horrible since he's been here. Every return, he would get a penalty on special teams. And in 2022, when he was asked to take over for Anthony Brown, he was as horrible as the next guy. He could not cover. Him and KJ were in the same boat as far as I'm concerned. So that trade is not a loss at all. But this team is good enough as it is, especially if we can shore up that run defense, even if it's just by scheme alone, shore up that run defense to make a big run this year. We have all the pieces in place. But the biggest name that we would acquire right now in free agency would be Stephon Gilmore. And that's if Kalen Carson shits the bed the next 2 preseason games. And if he does it, because they're banking on him to be cornerback 4. And if that was the case, then why spend money on a 34-year veteran coming off soldier service? 33-year-old veteran coming off soldier surgery will be turning 34 this season, even though he played very well last year. I would love to get Gilmore on this defense. That would have a seasoned veteran on each tier of the defense. Tank on the defensive line, Kendricks at linebacker, and Gilmore in the secondary. You know what I mean? Because besides Gilmore, Malik Hooker is the eldest in the secondary. But, we didn't miss out on Mat Judon. There was never, a chance. The only way that happens is if one of those guys would have come on for a minimum deal and seriously just ring chase. You know what I mean? Just ring chase. 1 year, $3 million deal. Cowboys entertain that all day because in their mind that's winning the deal. But yeah, I just want to touch on that, guys. We didn't miss out on anybody. The Cowboys want somebody, they're going to go get them. And just, everybody's heard of, Lamb and the Cowboys heating up on contract talks. It's about to happen. Michael Parsons said yesterday that he guarantees that Lamb isn't going anywhere. Week 1, he'll be in pads. He will be. All the talk about, no urgency, breaking down every word Jerry Jones says like it's the gospel. Hell, half the time Jerry Jones don't even know what he's saying anymore. Seriously, he's older than Joe Biden. And we all know how Joe Biden's not there half the time. So yeah, Lamb's going to get his money. He'll be there week 1, probably 2 weeks before week 1, just to get, some extra rounds, extra practice in, get in game shape, get sharp. But there was never a doubt, we signed Zeke September 4th of the 2019 season. That was a few days before week 1. That's why the first 3 weeks, he was still running in Cowboys saying because he was not running back shape. But yeah, guys, this defense still has a chance to be, I think, single season best defenses like the LOB or no fly zone or Tampa 2 if they played to their capability, and if Mike Zimmer can draw up just a hell of a game plan week in and week out. Coaching goes hand in hand with players making the plays, you know. And I would love to bring in a veteran defensive tackle. I know Joseph knows Zimmer's defense, but he's, you know, long in the tooth. Maybe a Lawrence guy, something like that. And then maybe trade for one. Maybe trade for a young guy. You know what I mean? Kind of unproven. Not as unproven as Justin Rogers, who we have a lot of hope in, our 7th round nose tackle. But get a veteran and then sign for a young guy too, you know. That would give us plenty of bodies in the middle. You want plenty of bodies so you get fresh bodies rotating all game. Because when the middle of that line gets gassed, like the entire depth chart of defensive tackles get gassed because they're on the field a long time, then you're screwed. Because then they start getting pushed around. So if you have a nice, thick group of defensive tackles that can rotate all game, stay fresh, you're in good shape. But we shall see, guys. That's just my thought on us missing on Mat Judon. We've never missed on him. He was never even on our radar. Neither is Hassan Reddick, as good as they are. And as awesome as it would be to have a bookend for Micah, you know, kind of like Von Miller had with DeMarcus Ware. You know, that would be pretty cool. But more than that, I would want a Malik Jackson type defensive tackle than DeMarcus Ware coming over to book in with our young phenom pass rusher. You know what I mean? Because Malik Jackson made it happen in the middle of that Broncos defense. He was a big reason people couldn't run the ball. And if you can't run the ball well and you have to pass the ball, and then you have two of those bookend pass rushers at that elite level with lock down corners, then you're going to have the defense you saw in 2015. Called the no-fly zone. It's just my thoughts driving back from making money. Please hit that subscribe button. That like button just helps the video get viewed more. And 78 away from 500, guys. Help me get to 500. When I do, we'll have a live show raffle. I will show you all the card. It's Emmitt Smith Rookie of the Year card. Actually, it's not autographed. It's just a card, but it'll increase in value throughout time as his record's never be broken. And then when we get 1,000 subscribers, we'll have a training camp autographed ball by Larry Allen. May his soul rest in peace. Arguably the best offensive lineman ever played a game in the history of the NFL. The prizes on this show will be of substance, very good. Not no bobblehead or you know, a piece of cardboard wood or something like that. No, I'm gonna give y'all something y'all really want, and something y'all gonna keep. You know what I mean? But other than that, keep God first and foremost. He goes before everything, even our strange addiction, the Cowboys. Seek Him in His righteousness. All these other things will follow. Seek Him in His righteousness, and all these other things will come unto you. Basically, seek Him first, seek God first, and then once you do that, and you get in good relationship with Him, everything that you want in this earth will come to you, one way or another. God will provide and make you happy, and give you what you need more than what you want. Sometimes what you want is not what you need. Sometimes what you want isn't really what you want, but you don't know that. He does, but you don't. But alright, guys, y'all have a good week. It is Hump Day, Wednesday. Hopefully we make a move of some sort in the next couple of days. We have a badass live video. Until then, I catch y'all later, guys. Subscribe, like, and share. And I'll catch y'all guys on the flip side. Get your popcorn ready because 2024 is going to be a show. Charles in Charge Cowboys Sports Report is out. News.